Oh my God. What's up, everybody? What is going on? Sorry for the little bit of a tardiness. We had a little bit of a what do I call it? The technological difficulties. Technical difficulties. We're still trying to get this ready to go.
Like the Dominicans we are. late.
But it's all good. It's all good. We're here. We are live. We're going to have a couple of topics to talk about. We got some stuff that we really, really want to get off our chest with regards to the NFL news, training camps. We got MLB updates, season updates, MLS, and maybe some other gossip, because there's some other stuff I want to talk about too. So we might throw some stuff.
We'll try to squeeze it in, yeah.
Absolutely.
We'll push another 10 more minutes. Yeah, we'll try to make a quick hour for you guys. You're not fucking bored out of your mind, but we'll make it work.
No, absolutely. But guys, thank you so much for joining us. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe, leave your comments, give us what you're thinking, what emotion you're going through. And here comes Mark. Mark, love you. Thanks for joining.
Yeah.
Like the scumbag that you are.
Already for it.
We're listening. We're reading. And
Mr. Mensch.
Let's get right into it, man. Let's talk NFL news and training camps, man, because there's a lot to talk about. There's already injuries happening. There's
for you, don't bring that shit to me.
Yeah, I know.
So far,
I know.
my team, my guys.
Yeah, your guys. You're all healthy.
We had the green and white scrimmage yesterday.
Yep. How did that look?
Everything was beautiful.
Good.
Wrapped up in a ribbon.
Mm-hmm.
Zach Wilson, boom, boom, boom. The defense running around, boom, boom, boom.
Yep.
Sacking them. Which it's a double-edged sword for me, because I want the offense to do well, but the defense is basically all over the place.
Yeah.
Sauce Gardner is the truth. He blanketed every receiver that was thrown to him.
Yep.
That guy's fucking. Mr. Salsa is going to be something.
He's got the makings for it.
The Jets have landed a good one here.
He was projected that high because he had the intangibles, as they call them, the footwork, the mindset, the build. I think he's a little too skinny, but through the years he'll gain a little bit more. I mean, he looks like he looks like a Cromartie.
Yeah,
he looks like Cromartie. Cromartie was always skinny.
Long, lanky.
Yeah.
But for those who don't know, the Jets have their annual green and white scrimmage game at MetLife Stadium. This is not at the practice facility. This is at the stadium.
Get the fans
get in there. They probably go, I would say, 2/3 capacity. It's not a big fucking spectacle. But for the most of the season ticket holder guys, they're there.
Yep.
Also, on huge news, Dwayne Brown is in there visiting as a free agent, which is the free left tackle from the Seattle Seahawks. He's like a 3-time All-Pro guy. The guy played every game last year.
He's looking for his next paycheck. Let's not. He's just looking for a place.
He knows his time is winding down quickly. He's 37 years old. We need a backup swing tackle, and that's what he's going to be.
And that's what his assignment will be.
What I want from him is leadership. Get Mekhi Becton, talking to him. You got George Fant, who's a little injury right now. He's still coming back from a hamstring injury.
Right.
So we want to make sure that our bookends are ready to roll. So
okay.
That was the big thing. The owner was there, Woody Johnson. Obviously, the GM, everybody on the sidelines. It was a big spectacle night, which you just do every year. I give them credit for that.
Right.
They're very engaged with their fans, and that's why I like to see.
I mean, you got to give it to them. They try their best to.
And their production team is very good. Like the whole One Just Drive has won several Emmys already for their recording,
they got some creative people.
I like what they're doing. They keep us engaged, whether we suck or not.
Well, that's the reason why.
We suck or not.
The team's been terrible.
Keep making us happy, and you lie to us, you fucking lie to us. I don't care.
Yeah.
But I like to watch it. And the next episode is August 9th on Tuesday. No, I'm sorry, August. When is Tuesday? Today is the 8th.
Today is the 8th. Yes.
Yeah. So Monday the 9th. The 10th.
No. Today's the 7th.
7th.
Today's the 7th.
Yeah. So Tuesday the 9th. Is the new episode from One Just Drive. All you Jet fans out there.
Yeah.
Tune in, my friend. Yep. And YouTube. All right. Punch it in. Yep. I'm excited. And that's what we're going to get to. So far, everything was good. Yeah. Zach had a good camp. Is still having a good camp. There's no major injuries except for McDermott, who hurt his ankle a bit. That's not a big deal.
There are some rumors out there, and I don't want to throw salt on the wound or sand in your eyes. Because that shit hurts. Apparently, Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco
I know one of you motherfuckers will say something.
Apparently, Joe Flacco is showing. Yeah, apparently he's whooping ass.
He is killing it.
And
that's only good news for the Jets.
And, of course, your beat writers are all talking shit.
Yeah, well,
now you may have a quarterback controversy. Shut up.
Just shut up.
The team Zach Wilson until further notice, and he's not coming down from there. And Flacco is way past his prime.
I explained this about and not really because he's just turned 37, Chris.
Yeah,
we got quarterbacks playing into their 40s now that are doing well, and they're starting now. I'll explain. These are the same assholes who dissed the Jets last year
for picking him up.
No, he was not with the team when he first started.
Right.
We had no backup, so they bitched about. Oh, why couldn't you get a veteran quarterback for Zach Wilson? That was a horrible mistake by Joe Douglas, yada, 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 yada.
Right.
So middle of the year, we trade for him because eventually, Mr. White got hurt after he backed up Zach on his shit.
Right.
And they said, all right, well, let's get Joe Flacco in here can help us out a little bit. Apparently, they're fucking best friends now, Zach and Joe. And they had a great offseason together. He's learning from Joe Flacco. Why not? Joe was a very, very good quarterback in his heyday. And he is still slinging it.
Right.
Because that's one thing that Joe can do good.
Well, apparently,
down the line.
Apparently to our boy, Derek DeAngelis.
Yeah.
You will get named, Derek, because you put your name out there.
Mr.
He said Flacco's a bum next.
Yeah. I want to know who your backup quarterback is, sir. Obviously, nobody cares about the Dolphins.
We're going to talk about the Dolphins.
And if you
Tua Tagovailoa.
And please, Mr. DeAngelis, can you put it on the comments there who your backup quarterback is? I would like to know. Okay. Yep. So anyway, let's go back to this feel-good story. So anyway, the good news is that our quarterback room is going to be tremendous if we keep 3 quarterbacks. So that's Mike fucking White, because that's what we call him. Mike fucking White. Joe Flacco's looks like he's going to be the backup, and you got Zach.
Right.
Okay, so now I am not going to be as scared if Zach Wilson goes down that we have a compatible backup here. A competent quarterback that can actually move the offense, move the chains, and we don't look like a dead fish in the water.
Right.
All right. And that's Joe Douglas doing his job. We're going to make sure we solidify the room, just like we improved in every room.
No, absolutely. I mean, Flacco will move the offense. However, the intangible that Zach Wilson brings along, which is the scrambling, the making the plays with his legs, which he does. He does do that. He extends the play, is something that Flacco is never going to do, has never done it, and will never do again, ever in his life.
No.
So that's the one part you're going to miss if Zach Wilson goes down. God forbid. I'm not trying to, put that out there.
And look at just Teddy. and we all know Teddy stinks.
Mark says Flacco's probably got a hot wife. The Zach.
Yeah, we know that. That's okay. That's okay, Mark. That's okay. And Teddy stinks. We all know that.
He's throwing bombs and smashing moms, as we said before.
Derek, he played for his team last year, and his helmet was always on the reverse side, or he lost it. From all the blows he was getting to the head. Okay,
he's got a.
So let's take it easy, pal.
But let's talk about the Dolphins since we got Mr. DeAngelis here.
Oh God, really?
Let's talk about him. You got Tua Tagovailoa going into his 3rd year, or is it the 4th year?
Now that's a bum.
Yep.
You want to talk about?
And now he's got a cheerleader. He's got a cheerleader in Tyreek Hill, who is proclaiming him as the most accurate quarterback in the NFL.
You know things are bad when you have to prop this guy out. This guy, the greatest to slice bread, the 5-yard sideline throw. It's the most accurate quarterback in the world.
And everywhere you look, you look, when it comes to the Miami updates, as far as training camps, it's some ball being thrown by Tua from the deep end, right?
What a disgrace.
A nice little bomb, and Tyreek's got it, or anybody else, on that team, whether it be Jalen Waddle or Gesicki, whoever it is.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're trying to showcase his arm because apparently there's been so much criticism regarding his noodle arm that now they got to showcase, he can throw it.
Listen, we'll talk about this as we break down later on in the month when we start getting closer to the season opener, where we break down every division, which we'll do. I'm going to give you this. Yeah, you got some talent offensively, Miami, but you got no quarterback.
Right.
Okay, I'm sorry. And you're not going to tell me that a rookie coach who doesn't even know how to scratch his left butt cheek, you understand, who's called no plays in the NFL, with a crooked owner that you have, and let's not even start with your fucking owner, who's an absolute disgrace, and you will claim him, sir.
Absolutely.
You will claim him.
Absolutely.
Don't tell me that this ship is all of a sudden has been written down. We're A-okay. You are still going to feel the effects of Brian Flores leaving that team last year.
Yep.
And I'm sorry, that culture does not change just like that 1, 2, 3.
No, you still got that same owner.
Yeah, with that pencil neck asshole McDaniel, I think his name is McDaniel.
Mike McDaniel. Yeah.
Mike McDaniel. Yeah. Look at that name, Mike McDaniel, because I'm the head coach.
Yep.
And I just want to make sure that everything's right. Shut up. Sit down. Smoke up this year because you're gonna need it, pal.
Yep.
You're a rookie head coach, and you just gonna have to learn. And Tua Tagovailoa is not your quarterback either. So
and because of Mr. Ross's transgressions. Going back to him trying to get Tom Brady onto that fucking team.
Yeah. Let's get that going.
Which is
we'll get to that.
Is a fucking problem. Yeah. You lost your first round draft pick for next year now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
So you're done. Hopefully whoever it is, the other cocksucker that you got, the other pick that they got for I forget who it was, pans out to be at least a top 10, so that you can grab a quarterback for next year.
No,
because your owner just basically screwed up your future.
And hopefully he doesn't sit down McDaniel, your pencil neck coach, and talk about, listen, man, I want to offer you $100,000 to lose every fucking game. Let's see if that conversation comes up this year too. Okay, and that's all I gotta say about the Dolphins. Clean up your mess.
Right.
Clean up your shit. Get your skeletons back in the fucking closet and get out of my life.
Well, I mean, Derek brings up a point. He says he doesn't get why Flores can win 10 and not McDaniel in his first. I mean, Flores is
Flores, as much as I hate to admit it, I never liked him anyway.
He's a good coach.
The guy did a good job, and he got the culture changed in the locker room. The guys believed in him.
Yeah.
This pencil neck nerd who looks like an analytic asshole who's just stepping into your locker room, pal.
Yep.
It's going to take more than 17 games to get you guys going.
Yep.
You understand?
Yep.
You understand? So don't tell me this sounds stupid. You're stupid. Don't tell me a rookie coach is going to get you to 10 wins.
Yep. Well,
yeah. Flo.
But
you don't got Flo anymore. He's gone. Goodbye.
We're definitely gonna have to take a look at and see how that offense moves, because they got the weapons. Defensively, they're good.
They're installing a new offense too.
They're installing a brand new offense.
Brand new offense that your boy Tua, who's basically a one-read quarterback, is gonna have to relearn. And you guys are already tired. All right, don't worry about it. We're gonna win 9-10 games. All right.
Yep.
Okay.
It's gonna be tough.
Be like me, Derek. Be like me, Derek.
Keep your expectations low.
Keep your expectations low. I did it last year with Zach Wilson and Robert Saleh, and I love Robert Saleh. And I told you guys we're lucky to win 4 games that year. I had zero expectations. Sit there and you fucking learn. You take your bumps and you keep drafting well and surround the team with talent.
Yep.
Okay? Keep your expectations low.
Yep.
I'm sick of you Dolphin fans. I'm sick of you, Derek. And I'm sick of the other cocksuckers I work to doing the same old bullshit too. Yeah. We got a couple new hires too now that they got in there now. Yeah, we're Dolphin fans too. All right, yeah. Some of them Miami. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Biscayne Boulevard. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Calle Ocho.
Yeah. Let's just move. Let's move on.
I mean,
let's move on.
look, at the end of the day,
let's talk about the other slums in New York. We got to get to those guys. We all know who they are.
At the end of the day, Miami, you are for me, you're. I don't know which direction you're gonna go because of the new culture, the new coach.
You
got the players.
Well where they
you got the players. I mean, who knows? That defense might be able to carry them.
Flo's not running that defense no more.
I
buddy.
know.
That's a whole new coaching staff. So we don't even know what kind of defense they're implementing. Mr. Derek, can you tell us what was the defense going to look like? Who is your defensive coordinator? Did anybody from the previous regime even stay over to kind of piece this thing together? Probably not. So, and I don't care. So you tell me.
Yeah, I mean
everything is brand new.
Everything's
brand new there.
It's a tough one. It's for me at least. It's a
5 wins. 5 wins.
I was gonna say 8, but damn, 5.
5 wins.
That's a little tough.
You sit in the back of the bus. We're getting 8. And sooner or later, New England will be back there too.
Yeah, well, we shall see.
Everything is brand new as far as your coaching staff and your leadership, Mr. DeAngelis.
Which is terrible.
Which is awful.
It's a goddamn shame. Who you said earlier you don't claim, but that's your owner.
Now that
scumbag.
Yeah, now let's get to the other team, who's another one that's going to be scraping the bottom of the barrel. We all know this. And we talked to our boy Roy on the other day when we were splashing our asses out there in fucking Volcano Bay yesterday. Yep. Thank you very much. It was a great time.
Yep.
I like it. I got out there. I was fucking like a wet seal running around. It was great.
Yep.
Even Roy said it too, because I think he put it in the chat. So guys, we'll be lucky we get 5 fucking wins. And that's somebody who knows expectations.
Yep.
I give Roy credit where credit is due.
Yeah. I mean, well,
he looked at the roster. It's like, this is shit. The quarterback's shit.
Yeah.
And now I got another new head coach and another offensive coordinator. I got another defensive coordinator, and I got a quarterback that I have no answers for.
Yeah.
So don't tell me.
If I were them,
we're gonna get there and get to 9-10 wins. No,
yeah.
no.
If I were them, short of saying tank the season,
no, just evaluate.
Just tank the season.
Yeah, just evaluate. Just
that
make
way,
sure.
That way you're in position now that Miami's out of the way.
Yeah.
You're in position now to get one of these quarterbacks, which apparently this next draft is going to have a decent amount of quarterback prospects coming out of it. So if I were the Giants, scrape your ego to the side, tank the season, and go pick yourself up something else.
Give me 1 second. Fucking Derek. 5 wins. Are you crazy? 2 when he was in New York and 2 there. That's 4. So his belief is sweep. Derek's gonna sweep everybody.
Yeah, no. Apparently, to his division, he's sweeping. Yeah,
he's sweeping everybody.
Are you sweeping Buffalo?
Yeah.
Are you sweeping Buffalo?
No, don't.
Are you?
Let's ignore him.
Are you?
Let's just ignore him. I'm Derek DeAngelis. You're out of here. You're done. Okay, you're done. Anyway, Brian DeBall or D-Ball, however you want to call the head coach,
right? The ball head.
The New York Giants. They got a lot of things to kink out over there, guys. Yeah. There is a lot of house cleaning that needs to be done.
Absolutely.
I'm sure they fired all the college scouts in there, the people who wipe the floors over there at where I don't even know where the Giants practice facility is. Somewhere
in Jersey.
Somewhere in Jersey. They changed janitors. Okay. They changed housekeeping. The same garbage pail that John Mara likes to kick around when he's upset.
Yep.
They got to change that pail out of there.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long year.
The Giants
just endure.
The Giants are going to have a huge homework assignment this year.
Just evaluate. Just evaluate. And think of who you can salvage.
And it's terrible because they got. Oh, I don't want to say they got used to Eli Manning because Eli Manning wasn't that great.
But he's been dead for 4 years. Right. That's enough.
But the transition from Eli Manning to Daniel Jones has not been an easy one.
Awful.
He's been trying to play hero ball for a while now. Got his head slammed into the ground.
Yeah, yes. Now I'm going to blame that the same way I rip the people who handle Sam Darnold, the people that at some point ripped Baker Mayfield, but he had a better roster.
Right.
The same quarterback. Who's the other quarterback?
Josh Rosen.
Josh Rosen has been stripped and bare. They ripped his clothes off and threw him out the facility. I mean, that's not how you treat quarterbacks.
Yep.
It's not how we do it. Now Tua is the new guy also.
Yep.
Let's throw him in the mix.
Yeah.
Who is now in that same whirlwind of they fired the coach, they fired the fucking offensive coordinator, and this is a recipe, because I know my team goes through it, how you ruin quarterbacks.
Yep.
So Daniel Jones, I give him a little bit of a pass that he's another one that you fuck me with a new coach, you fuck me again with another offensive coordinator, and then you want me to play hero ball because you constantly keep bringing up plays for me to run the football so I can bash my head against the Dallas Cowboy middle linebacker. Mm-hmm. That's not a formula of success.
It's never going to be a formula of success.
And now you have another new guy, another coach, a new everything. Daniel Jones right now is probably pulling his fucking hairs out. This is your audition again, already in your 4th year in the NFL.
Yeah.
You're auditioning again.
Yeah.
So good luck.
Yeah, you go from understanding the playbook to now back to square one.
And your prize wide receiver who you spent a ton of money on, let's see if he can catch a touchdown pass this year. If he can get the ball thrown his way, that would be nice.
Yep.
Second of all, can you stay healthy, sir? The other one, Mr. Tony, whatever his fucking name is, the one who zigzags his way all over the place and talks shit that he's not getting the football. I get it. You want to be a diva, but
what did we call him last year?
Yeah,
Clitoris.
Yeah, Clitoris. Yeah, so, yeah.
Clitoris Tony.
The only thing I can give the Giants is they had a very good draft as far as collecting young pieces. They got 2 young pieces, and hopefully that'll work out. Which is Thibodeau, and you picked up the offensive lineman from I believe it was the Alabama kid.
Right.
Okay. So at least you can start with that, and those are their picks, the new regime's pick.
Right. And those are building blocks.
Yeah. Whatever you can salvage from the what's the GM that got fired, Chris? What's his fucking name? That Stas. Gettleman. Whatever you can salvage from the Gettleman regime, good luck. Okay.
I mean,
good luck.
He made some boneheaded picks.
And now you got to deal with Saquon too.
Right. So. Right. You know you're not going to sign him. That's obvious. You're not going to sign him.
If he has a great year, he'll be franchised.
You'll franchise him.
And he's going to have to wait for his money.
And rightfully so. I would franchise him as well, because do it again, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Do it again and again. And I'll probably do it like the way they did Kirk Cousins in Washington. Mm-hmm. Do it again. I'll franchise you a second time.
Yeah.
Because you just never know.
They have a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
And I'm not doing this just to spite the Giant fans. I love you guys. I hate them.
Yeah.
But that is a lot of work to do. Your salary cap is so fucked up.
Right.
You got to clear some of that space. I think this is the year after this year they can probably do some trades and kind of maneuver some of their money,
right,
where they're not getting eaten up by dead cap money, and they can escape from some of these contracts and start fresh. They have a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
So
yeah, they're not on the top end.
Yeah.
Or on the end of doing a reversal from last year. Unfortunately, it's going to be the same old.
Yeah. Now,
and most Giant fans need to get that in their heads that this year is not going to be their
it's going to be
coming
hard.
out year, coming out season.
It's going to be hard. You just want them to play
You're going to have
better.
some lumps. You're going to have some lumps this year.
No more kneeling on the 1 yard line.
Contrary to my state, I'm on the up and up, baby.
Yeah, you guys are much better.
I am on the up and up. And I don't give a shit what anybody says.
What's going on over there? Tell me. What other reports coming out of Denver camp over there besides your big injury? I know that we were.
Yeah, the 11 for 11s is literally, it looks like a boxing match between what the defense is doing and what the offense is being able to do.
Right.
Apparently, I got an injury already. ACL tear for fucking Tim Patrick. That's okay. Rumblings are they're kicking the tires on OBJ. I wouldn't mind the signing of an OBJ. Because he commands attention, and that opens up the offense for everybody else. But I still got Courtland Sutton. I still got Jerry Jeudy, who I'm going to say this right now, Judy. If you don't have a breakout year this year, and I mean by breakout, I want to see highlight after highlight after highlight from you this year to make me feel better about the fact that we picked you. Because you have not been what you've been advertised as far as great route running, as far as speed, agility, everything that comes with Jerry Jeudy, the label of Jerry Jeudy.
Right.
You've been a flash in the pants so far, and that's not what I'm looking for.
Well, to his defense,
I'll say it.
Yeah, say it.
It's the Drew Lock show and the problem that happened there. I get it.
And Teddy was not.
And Teddy was not there.
Yeah, quarterback play
was a problem.
Subpar.
But now you got Russell Wilson, and I expect Russell Wilson to have
he'll get you
not only a fucking Pro Bowl year, I expect him to have MVP type numbers because the man is playing with a chip on his shoulder.
Okay.
because one, Seattle didn't want him. They were not even creating anything for him as far as an offensive line, as far as recovering a running game for them. The defense went to shit, and it made Russell Wilson look really fucking bad. And any quarterback in the league, top 10 or whatever, you give me Josh Allen, you throw in Justin Herbert, you could throw in Patrick Mahomes. If you ain't got a fucking defense that's gonna play lights out for you, you got no fucking running game that's gonna play for you, and you got a shitty offensive line. That's what's going to fucking happen. I don't care how great of a fucking quarterback you are. You need those elements in your fucking game to work for you in order for you to have an easier job. And that's what Russell Wilson has now. My defense is lights out. They're literally calling Patrick Surtain already, number 2, PS2 as I like to call him. They're calling him the Hall of Famer already.
Jesus Christ.
Champ Bailey came out and said what he did last year is already showing signs of what a Hall of Fame corner looks like. And I'm not going to sit here and say, yeah, he's the next one with the fucking yellow dirt, with the yellow whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's not that.
I mean, just play.
But having a shutdown corner is super important.
Yes.
Because now that just allows my front seven, pin their ears back, go straight for the fucking quarterback. And I expect big things from Randy Gregory. I expect even bigger things out of you, fucking Bradley Chubb. Because you were picked to be Von Miller's replacement.
He needs a big year. He needs a big year.
I need a big year out of him. I don't hear my toe, my leg, my this, or my that. Short of you ripping your fucking ACL.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I could understand.
I think Gregory will help him.
Gregory will absolutely help him.
He will get a lot of the attention.
Absolutely.
Away from him. That'll loosen up this kid Chubb to where he get a little bit more one-on-one matchups.
Absolutely. So I expect the defense to do a tremendous amount this year, not only to help Russell Wilson, but to also be at least a top 15 fucking defense. Okay. If you're a middle of the pack defense and you got lights out from the offense as far as scoring,
you'll make it.
Because I want to see my offense score. I don't want to see this 17-10 type games, 14-13 or 13-10. I don't want to see that shit. Okay. Right. Teddy Bridgewater, love you. You did great for us, but you couldn't score points for us. I need someone right now, which is Russell Wilson, who knows exactly what to do in crunch time, who is a Super Bowl winning quarterback, back-to-back Super Bowls, only won one, but lost the other, but we all know he could have won that one if he would have just fucking handed it off. But he is a winner. He's been a proven winner, and he's been getting the shitty end of the stick.
Right. And he's got something now. Right. Is he 100% healthy now?
He's 100% healthy.
Ready to roll.
He's 100% healthy.
All right. Well, that's your main guy. And remember,
and he's always been the main guy. He was the guy to replace Demaryius Thomas.
Yeah. Teddy was subpar, but he missed Sutton. Yeah. That's it.
Drew Lock's best year, Cortland Sutton was the wide receiver. Right.
So Judy, you're referring back to Judy, was not ready to take the mantle at the time. But I think if you got Sutton there, I think that Judy, listen, if he can catch, let's give him a number. 85 balls, close to 1,000 yards receiving, Chris.
Give me 80 catches. Give me 80 catches. 900 to about
1,000 yards.
To 1,000 yards.
And 5 touchdowns.
At least. Yeah. At least.
That's a good solid number 2 because Sutton's gonna have the bulk of all that.
Yeah.
Most of that.
And then I got my speedy guy, KJ Hamler, who's coming back from injury. Right. He's been cleared 100%. He has his ceiling. His ceiling was ridiculous.
Right.
When he came out of camp, but he got hurt. And that's what happens.
Yeah.
So now he has another year now to redeem himself, which I am fully on board with.
Yep.
I got my running game that doesn't even bear to introduce anymore because it's going to be a powerhouse fucking running game.
Good combination.
They brought back Melvin Gordon, and now I got Javonte Williams, who's going to be probably the number 1, and then this guy, Melvin Gordon, is going to be number 2 now.
Yeah.
Because everybody wants Williams to get the ball. Why?
Okay.
He's breaking tackles. He's doing everything he can. He's great out of the backfield as far as catching the ball too. Just like Melvin Gordon. It's just that Melvin Gordon has a little bit more experience to him when it comes to that. Melvin Gordon is a great blocking back, and he's a fucking great runner.
Now, I'm going to tell you what I told Mr. DeAngelis and his Miami Dolphins. I like everything you said. I don't know about a rookie head coach. Now, he is in better position than the cocksuckers in Miami.
Yes.
You got a veteran quarterback who knows what he's doing.
Exactly.
And basically a veteran team.
And they tailor-made the offense for him.
Right. The new offense. Remember, this is now, he's another one that came from the Shanahan tree, I believe. That's the LaFleur's from Green Bay.
Nathaniel? Yes.
Yes. That's look at it, McDaniel, Nathaniel. Look, they're all
Nathaniel,
rhyme together.
Nathaniel Hackett.
Nathaniel
Hackett, and I love him because he's got energy. He's got that. He jumps on his player's back, bro. Yeah. He's like all in it. Right. He's nice and young. He's fired.
I'm not in there.
Fired up.
If you could tell me how that coach is doing, because that's his job as a head coach.
Yeah.
Make sure those guys are loving each other. Make sure you guys are eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches together.
Yes.
Make sure we're going.
Yes.
We're just doing things that the building is on fire.
Yep.
And if you can manage that and manage those egos, then you're good to go. Again, will there be some up and downs a little bit? Again, rookie head coach. I don't want him to be overwhelmed either by the presence of Russell, because Russell is I'm not gonna say a big personality, but he's a big presence.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because he commands respect.
But I think it's twofold. I think it's on both sides.
Yeah.
There's a lot of expectations on him, and he's a big persona. Because why? He has the experience.
Let me tell you, there was a lot of firings, man, last year.
Yeah, bro. A lot of firings. A lot of people moving
rookie
around.
Head coaching.
Man. Yeah.
That shit is not easy, guys. I'm going to say this again to all you NFL teams out there. That shit is not fucking easy.
It's definitely not.
And I don't care how good your situation is, but if your head coach is just not cutting it, you're going to have to let him cut it, at least for that 1 year, and get his bumps and bruises.
Right.
Now, maybe not so much in your case because you don't have time for cuts and bruises, but
no.
This guy's got to learn on the fly how to manage a team, how to get everything orchestrated. Salah said the same thing. I had to learn how to make sure that the cleaning people got there on time, how to make sure he's the manager of the building.
Yeah.
So he's got to make sure all the other bullshit before he even coaches football, that they're running right in the building.
Right.
That is not easy. And if you bring in a new system, new coaches, new faces, it's going to take some time to gel. You might start off mediocre and then get better as the year goes by. That's what I think was going to happen with Denver. I don't think you're going to shoot out 4-1, depending on your schedule. I haven't looked at your schedule yet, but I think you might be in that 2-2, 3-3 before you can go.
Once we get to about week 5 or week 6, it's everything's going to be rolling the way it should be. But I think we're going to come out. We're going to come out the gate strong. I really do think that the energy is beyond high in that building. They are literally drooling out of the mouth to get to the regular season.
There's definitely energy there because the attitude, Russell Wilson just brings all of that.
I mean, the minute he got traded, and that shit happened, he was already on a plane in Denver, meeting the wide receivers, talking about let's go through the playbook. Let's go through this. Let's go through that. Like that right there is leadership.
Yeah, that's what a good quarterback of his stature would do to an organization. Unlike the next guys we're going to fucking talk about, the Carolina Panthers and this whole Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield shit going on. Supposedly they're neck and neck. That is the last update I've gotten.
Right.
Neck and neck. The only thing that Sam's got over him right now, the tiebreaker, is that he has the locker room because they know him.
Right.
That's why I believe he'll be the starter.
I mean, unless Darnold really is during training camp, or rather during the first couple of preseason games.
He's got shit to bet. He's not gonna do that.
Right.
I think he'll be the starter. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a short leash, but it's not gonna be a very long one either. So, but they are impressed with Baker's presence in the building.
It pushes him.
That is gonna push him.
Absolutely.
His personality is infectious. And this is where I've always said Sam's got to get better at that too, man. You know, I get it, the cut and dry shit. I'm just here to, do my job, and I'm clocking in, clocking out.
Right.
But part of being a quarterback and a leader, you got to show a little bit of personality, and I think this is where Sam's got to be careful.
Yeah,
Sam's got to be careful.
You got to be able to connect with your guys.
If you can't connect with your guys at some level, it's not going to be all because you have a great arm, or the only way you can shut him down if you keep winning ball games. So,
right.
Win some ball games, play well,
right?
And you don't got to worry about this cocksucker.
Don't
taking
worry
your
about
job.
Don't try to do too much. You got your guy coming back.
So that is
McCaffrey. You got your wide receivers out there.
Everyone's coming back.
Get your reads in.
Start all over again.
Get your reads in and and just distribute the ball correctly.
Carolina has a sense of urgency because Matt Rule's on the hot seat. And there is no question about it.
Yep.
There is no question about it. He's on the hot seat.
Yep.
Because he's the one who created this fucking mess.
Yeah.
You just yanking quarterbacks, trading quarterbacks at fucking will, giving up draft picks. And I get the Sam that you try to get the Sam thing. I understand that. Yeah. And he got hurt and it blew up in your face. And you fired the all-star, all-American, all that offensive coordinator, Joe Brady, who was supposed to be in line, right? Mr. Quarterback Whisperer, supposed to be in line for a soon-to-be NFL head coach.
Yeah.
And it was thrown out the back door.
Yep.
Okay, so I don't understand that. But the answers out in camp is that it's even. They're doing well. Everybody's back from injury. There's no catastrophe happening over there. And that is a big story that I'm trying to figure out over there. That's going to be, for training camp purposes, pretty good.
Right.
I like that over there.
Right. It's going to be a tough call because I see both quarterbacks bringing the same thing to the table.
Yeah. Listen, at the end of the day, Chris, it's going to be about money. Sam Darnold's making $20 million, and this cocksucker's making $3 million. You're not beating out the guy that's going to make $20 million.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it's a tough one.
He's going to make it interesting. I don't care if he runs around butt fucking naked with his fucking cock hanging out in the fucking in training camp. Don't care.
Right.
Show that you can play, which Baker is going to show you he can play. That's not a problem.
Right.
That's not a problem. But they're going to give Sam every opportunity to redeem himself, to make sure what the good start that he had last year was not a fluke.
Right.
Get into a good start again. You hold it down. Stay even. 2-2, 3-2. The beginning of the season, you will hold your job and you'll fend off Baker to the end of the year because he's only there for 1 year anyway.
Right.
Because he'll be looking for a new home, and depending on how things shake out, the rest of the league at the end of the year, where more teams going to need more quarterbacks,
they might be able to trade him.
You might not even trade because this is last year. This is the contract. He'll be a free agent after this year.
Right, but you could trade him mid-season and get something for him.
Yes, you could do that. If Sam's playing that well, then yes, you could go to a hungry team.
Go to a hungry team.
Or if you, I think Baker should sit for the year.
The Giants.
Yeah, but wait, Baker, sit down.
Baker should have gone to New York.
Yeah, no.
He's a big personality. Yeah, I think he'll do great in New York.
John Mara's not going to want him.
I think so. What do you think, Giant fans? Baker?
No.
Especially if Danny Dimes, Danny Pennies,
they like Danny
ain't doing
Dimes,
what you're doing.
Just like Eli. Just
but now you got a guy like a Baker Mayfield, right? Mr. Commercials, billboards. I think he'll do a good thing in New York,
I wouldn't spend now one draft pick on Baker Mayfield. Get him at the end of the year where he's a free agent. You bring him into your building and you negotiate what's a good starting job pay salary is,
right?
So he can prove himself. And if you believe in him, then you pay the man market value. I'm not saying go out there $50 million. No, market value.
Right.
Give him a 2-year deal, 3-year deal with a 2-year option.
Which will be what, 20, 25 million?
He'll probably be about $20-25 million a year.
Yeah.
Get him there and say you're gonna prove to us. And if you rock it out these next 2 years, then we'll give you the big explosion.
Right.
That's it.
But that depends on which team has the ability to do that.
Yeah.
So on the other side, the team he was jettisoned from, the Cleveland Browns.
They're
I feel so bad for the Cleveland Brown fan base.
They meant well.
I really do feel bad for them, man.
I think they're trying to get more games out of Watson.
Yes,
this whole
the
Watson
NFL is not happy with the fact that they only gave him a 6-game suspension.
They should just shut up.
I am.
They're so overbearing sometimes. I'm just.
Because the decision didn't come from them.
It didn't come from them. It came from the judge.
That's why.
They
want to be able to hand down.
Yeah. They did you a favor. That way, look, NFL, if you thought it was too long or too short, just wipe your hands. Hey, we didn't make the decision. This came from the judge. We're going to respect it. We're going to move forward.
Right.
No, here you go. I want to cram my cock in your ass.
I want to
cram. Bro. Your hands are clean on this one.
Yeah.
No one's attacking you guys. This came from the judge.
Right.
Leave it alone. I don't even think Watson's camp are going to even fight it, like appeal it.
They didn't say anything.
Don't appeal it.
But I think the problem is the reason why the NFL is responding is all the negative criticism they're getting.
Oh my
That's
God!
why
he's fucking a womanizer.
That's why
he's a fucking slut.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's why.
Well,
that's why
this went to court. We're the NFL. We're not a fucking court. This is the problem I hate about the NFL too. They act like they're everything.
Yeah, they're their own judge and executioner.
We're a league. We are a court system. We are a sports league. We are television. We are entertainers. We everything.
Yeah.
Keep your hat on this one.
Yeah.
Stay out of the legal system. Get the fuck out of there. take the 6 games and just say, hey, guys, let's finally come to the conclusion with this. Enough with the broads, with the stroking of the penises and the happy endings.
Right.
That's enough. Right. That's enough. Pay these fucking guys, these girls, pay them out. Thank you very much. Even though he said he didn't do anything, I just want to clean my record so I can move on.
Right.
You fuck around, Watson, and you try to appeal this, or the NFL's trying to get you more. Now you look and boy, Watson can go now and sue the NFL now, if that even happens. Because now that's going to be, if they get him for more, that's going to be 2 years. This guy's not playing football.
Right.
And I get it. He's getting his money no matter what. But, 2 years out of football, bro.
That's a long time.
Come on, man.
That's a long time.
I'm sorry. You're not going to tell me after 2 years out of football, you're going to be a top 5 quarterback, which he was when he left the league, when he got suspended.
Right.
He was a top 5 quarterback.
But my thing is, you should have, you put yourself in that position.
Oh, 100%.
So
100%. He's not, Chris. He's not fighting the appeal. He got the suspension. They came with the ruling. He's paying off these people, these women.
Right.
And he's just trying to move forward. That's it. I'm giving him that. No problem. The NFL is still now, they're upset because the commissioner, Roger Goodell, said, I didn't say that. So because I didn't say it, I'm going to fight it because I want to say I suspended him for 6 games.
Yeah.
And you got guys like, and it's stupido, the Robert Kraft, talking about, oh my God, that is a stupid fucking ruling. Only 6 games. Really, Robert?
Yeah.
Really, Robert? You're the guy that's going to get into this mess? Mr. I was getting my shit struck down the back alley there in a strip mall in Florida.
Fort Lauderdale?
Yeah. You sure you want to make a comment about that, pal?
Yep.
So shut your mouth and worry about your Patriots who are going down. Okay? Worry about your cheater coach going down.
Yep.
And your fucking mac and cheese going down. Mama huevo.
I mean, the AFC East has got, you guys got some.
No more McDaniels to save your ass with the dink and dunks. Now it's time to take the diaper off, which you shitted on. And it's time to play with no diapers.
I mean,
y si tú te cagas,
they're not going anywhere.
That's on you.
They're not really going anywhere.
So Robert Kraft, how about that? Este y un cohete. Mr. I was also involved in a drug trafficking and sex trafficking, because that's what the ring that popped you was, a sex trafficking ordeal there with our fellow Korean ladies that were over there.
Right. It's a problem.
Say
definitely
something funny,
Chris. It's definitely a problem. But
I like that.
But
cállate la boca.
I mean, it's definitely a problem. And like I said, I feel bad for the Cleveland Brown fans because they got overly excited. I thought it was a huge gamble for Cleveland to do this.
I don't blame them for doing it. If they kind of got the niche of it, we know what was going to happen. If they knew about the 6 games, we don't know shit. They probably know more than we do. And so, if it even gets suspended, we'll pay you the lowest salary possible, which is $1 million. And if you get fined and you don't play, you're not missing anything because the rest of your contract is fucking guaranteed.
Right.
But that's how bad we want you. Cool. I can respect that, Chris. They're desperate.
But at the end of the day, it's a huge gamble.
Yeah, but it's okay. But they still got him. They're not going to suspend him forever.
Yeah, I mean, 6 games is a long time.
No,
that's a lot, man.
Less than half the year.
Yeah, man. But who's their backup? Who's their because it's not Baker.
Jacoby Brissett.
Yeah, bum.
And yeah, he stinks. We got them week 2, and we're gonna slap you up.
That's what I'm saying. It's a bum. So if you're looking to make the playoffs in that ridiculously tough fucking division, you're not going anywhere.
And Lamar Hunt, whatever his name is,
Kareem Hunt, asking for a trade now.
Bye.
Yeah, but that's okay. Kareem Hunt is not the number 1 guy.
He's a big number 2.
Yes, he is. But Chubb is the guy.
Big number 2.
Chubb is the guy, and Kareem Hunt.
Chubb knee goes.
Yep, and Kareem Hunt can be a number 1 in any other team.
Yep,
any other team.
We need Cleveland to lose as many talent as possible.
The issue with Kareem Hunt is that his reputation does not precede him. And
his stock is going to drop.
Because
he did play well, though. He did play well.
He did play well, but nobody wants to touch that. Nobody wants to touch a guy with character issues.
He wants to test the market now.
No,
like, get me out of here.
He's not going to get anything. I'll tell you that right now.
And remember,
there's a bunch of teams that don't want to touch that.
He's fucked up because he's a running back.
Yes, absolutely.
And for every year you get banged out, That's 1 year older you're getting.
Yep. And that's less money coming.
He's trying to get paid. I was like, listen, I got to show and I got to work. I'm not going to get anything done playing behind Chubb.
And Cleveland shut him down anyway. Cleveland told him, go fuck yourself. You're not training.
Yeah, we ain't training.
We're not training.
We're going to sit here.
You can request all you want. You're under contract. And we're the only one that took a chance on your dumb ass. So instead of you being fucking grateful, just sit down there and shut the hell up and just sit down because Chubb will go down at some point during the season.
Yeah.
He's not been the healthiest one of backs.
He's not going to be right. He won't take 90% of the snaps either.
No,
that will be splitting.
They will be splitting.
A nice little share.
And I get it. Kareem, you want to get your shot. You want to be the number one again, like the way you were in Kansas City.
Right.
But it's not happening, bro. It's not happening. What you did was inexcusable, and the fact that you still have an NFL fucking job is a fucking miracle in itself. So just be grateful the fact that you're able to lace up your fucking boots, or your cleats rather, and get on the goddamn field again. So outside of that, shut the hell up, Kareem. You got nothing to write on with that. So it's a huge fucking problem.
And that's what you get out of the Brownies. I don't know their situation on training camp and how they're looking. I know that they are very happy that Baker's out of there. So they're starting off fresh.
Yep.
So you know what? They got Deshaun Watson.
The Saints are finally getting fucking Michael Thomas back.
Michael Thomas will be back fully healthy.
But
that's good news for Winston.
It's not going to mean anything. Winston's a bum.
Well, we'll see.
Actually, bum.
He did pretty good before he got hurt. I got to give him that.
You're not gonna sell me on that.
We'll see. And no Sean Payton.
That's exactly.
That again, coaching matters.
I'm sorry.
Coaching matters.
And Dallas Cowboys, can we do something this year? Dallas Cowboys, can we make ourselves the number one team in the NFC East? Can we? I
mean, they are.
Can we get the juice? Can I squeeze the juice and be able to say this juice was fucking worth the squeeze? Come on, Dallas. The entire NFC East is garbage. Dallas, I need you to come out and say we are number one. The rest of the fucking division is trash. Can we do something, please?
But they did well last year.
No,
I think they started out like 5-1, 6-1.
Yeah, man. But the entire season was so up and down, man.
Yeah, but Philly has gotten better. So
Philly is a gimmick. Philly is a gimmick, and I get it. You got Jalen Hurts. You got this other kid,
the new receiver,
the
Tennessee kid.
Yeah, I get it, man. But it's very gimmicky. It's very fucking gimmicky. So you're gonna have this RPO crap and all this other shit. How sustainable is that? We all say
they are number two for sure. I know
they're absolutely number two.
They're number two behind
Dallas needs to be the proclaimed number one, the way Buffalo is for the AFC East.
Yeah. Well,
okay,
they'll be there.
All trains go through Buffalo. That's how it is.
They won 12, 13 years last year.
But was it convincing?
Yes.
With his fucking hip thing.
Yes, Chris. The problem. Listen,
they keep calling Dak Prescott the Kirk Cousins of the NFC East.
Well, he produces.
I know he produces. I know he produces. Listen, but that's the problem. Outside of that, he's not going the extra mile.
Listen,
and Dallas has plenty of talent.
Yes, Chris. The problem that Dallas does not have a regular season problem. Their problem is when they get into the playoffs, they gotta move far. That's it. There is no question about talent with them. They don't have quarterback issues. I don't even think they have a coaching issue. They have a Jerry Jones issue. Yeah. But I can't blame Jerry Jones on certain things. The guy drafts well.
He drafts well.
They sign players. So I'm not even going to get on Jerry on this one.
I knock Jerry because he's all up in the Kool-Aid. But
of course,
you cannot knock the way he drafts. He knows how to draft.
Draft very well.
Very well.
All right. And that is the fact. This is the
still
only
pissed he's got fucking Parsons.
Yeah. The only question about the Dallas Cowboys is how far can they make it in the playoffs? That's it.
And that all relies on three people.
Yeah.
That's Dak.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking Zeke.
Yep. Which is getting old.
And the fucking coach.
Yes.
Those are your three fucking problems.
I would put coach/defense. They got to stop people. So if the coaching can coach up and get that defense the way it's supposed to be, then don't tell me that Dak's got to score 40 points every game.
No.
We don't want that.
Yeah,
defense got to play.
Absolutely.
And they did play well last year.
Yeah, I mean,
they did play well
Diggs'
last year.
brother, what was his name?
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Diggs, whatever.
He got like fucking 12, 13 picks last year.
Yeah, I mean, he's all over the field. He gambles a lot. That's the reason why he's got his picks being so high.
I think,
and the ball's being thrown in his direction. That's another reason. But this year,
I think
that's not going to happen. He's not going to be he's going to shut down one half of the field. He's a very good corner. They're not going to throw it in.
They'll be fine. They'll be fine. The question is when we get to January, man. That's it. They're gonna win the division standing up, Chris.
Oh my God. And I need Minnesota to do something.
And that's the only team that can do something in that division, because that division
need Minnesota
stinks.
to do something.
And Minnesota,
because I'm. It's not that I'm tired. It's not that I'm tired of defending Kirk Cousins.
Right.
I'm not tired of it. What I need that team to do is to realize that you have the talent on that fucking roster.
Yes.
And that you have the ability to really give it to the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
The Packers are hurting right now.
Yep.
Okay. Yes, they still have Aaron Rodgers. Yes, they still have a really good defense.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, when it comes to talent, you have a better roster on offense than the Green Bay Packers. Again, not position by position.
Nope. Again, Chris.
But there's certain people on that team that will go lights out on any other team. And Minnesota, I need you to push them.
The Vikings do not have an offensive problem. They have the right running back.
They have the same problem as fucking Dallas.
Yeah, they have the right wide receivers. They got a decent tight end. They got the quarterback who can do the job. It's their defense.
Yeah.
You have to stop guys.
Yeah.
That is it. You have to stop Aaron Rodgers when you play him. And again, easier said than done. But that will be the team that can give them some push for their money.
Yep.
And that is all we're going to do to wrap it up as we keep the show flowing now that we're going to switch up on sports and head over to the Major League Baseball.
Oh, yeah.
I am not a happy camper at the moment.
we need to switch it up.
Right when I pay attention, here go my Yankees right down the shit.
Taking a shitter.
I like the trades that they did, the acquisitions to kind of help us out a little bit.
They got rid of Gallo.
He was a
fucking bum.
That's fine. I get it, bro. But I'm more concerned about the pitching, the starting pitching.
But it always happens.
It always happens. We only have Garrett Cole. Other than that, Severino's hurt again, I believe. Montgomery has been shipped out.
Yep.
We have absolutely, if it's not for Cole, that's his name?
Garrett.
Garrett Cole.
Yeah.
I have football names in my head. That's why I'm getting a blind spot.
We just lost today to the Cardinals, 12-9.
So check that out. Yeah. So we're lost again. So now we're reeling. We're hitting, but now we're not pitching. Then when we pitch, we don't hit. And again, I'm going to chalk this up because they started off so well.
Yeah.
And we'll talk to both New York teams about this.
Yeah.
They started off so well. So this is the time where you can starve a little bit. We still have a fucking 10-game lead now still.
Yeah.
They'll be all right.
I'm not too worried.
I'm worried about the playoffs.
Yes.
We're going to go to the playoffs.
Yes.
That's not a question. The problem is we have no powerhouse starting pitching.
No. And that's been the problem. And that's been the problem for several years now.
We have no ace.
Yeah.
I get it, Garrett Cole, but that's all we got.
And Garrett's not. He's not even pitching the way he was when he was in Houston.
I do not feel confident to win playoff series with at least two strong starting pitchers, and we don't have.
No,
we don't.
No.
Nope. We got a good bullpen. That's good.
Yes.
But I need the guy that is going to pitch from any 1 to 6 at least that can just hold it down so we can get to
today's analytics is 1 to 5.
And probably 1 to 5 or less.
Yeah.
Depending on your pitch count.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's Garrett Cole and nobody else. So I don't expect Garrett Cole to be lights out every fucking time that he comes up to the plate. I don't like the formula that we have now. We should have gotten and traded for a big time arm, a stud.
Yeah.
And even if you have to use one of your nice big prospects to do it, you should have done it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the other guys are all mediocre guys to me. All mediocre. If they do well, hallelujah. If they don't, me vale verga.
Yeah.
So
I need them. I thought Gleyber Torres would have been on the way out because of the way he's been playing lately. I thought he would have been traded. That's a great piece of trade to try to get some pitching. But no, nothing happened.
Yeah, it's the farm system they want. That new kid, the other Dominican kid that's out there, man.
Yeah.
But
they're not going to give that up.
Cashman, they're going to roll with Torres, man. He's another one that's going to wait till arbitration until finally we get to pay his ass too. Anyway, I don't want to get to free agents.
He deserves every fucking penny.
Yeah, no, I mean I get it. All these guys, it's gonna be a long summer. So I'm gonna give the Yankees to close these guys out. All right, because there's really nothing to talk about in the Eastern Division, the East, because we're just killing them, everybody there. We have no starting pitching except for Cole, and Cole is really up and down at the moment. We have no ace to head into the playoffs. Yep. Nothing. All right, so I'm going to give them to the end of August, which is another 3 more weeks maybe.
Yeah, to correct
to ride this out.
Yep.
And get ready for September and close out September, which is the end of the year, on a nice note. Get guys who you got to get back healthy, and let's rock and roll. Hopefully, no more injuries come out of this, and just kind of please get to the finish line where you should be.
Right.
And I'm happy with that. Don't get too caught up. I got friends. I got my guy Beto Reña, who's, you could see that every day he takes it to work. Every day, every time the Yankees lose, he's pulling his fucking hairs out. And I was like, pretty well, calm down.
Yep.
Because if you suck up this thing on a daily basis, you're not going to make it to October. You're not.
Yep.
This is August. Nobody cares. Leave it alone.
Yep.
Leave it alone. Now, our counterparts.
Yep.
In Flushing, Queens.
Yep.
Have now gained a little momentum here.
Yeah.
Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at these fucking guys. Can you believe this shit?
Who makes these songs up?
Whoa.
Meet the Mets.
This is back in the 50s and 60s. And they still haven't changed it. To meet the Mets.
Nobody gives a fuck about the Mets.
Listen.
But we got to talk about them because
I'm not going to diss them, bro.
Yeah, they've been playing great.
They are in good position. I'm not fucking around with them, bro. Matt Scherzer and the other son of a bitch.
Yes.
What's the big A's? They got 2 fucking horses. Matt Scherzer and DeGrom.
DeGrom.
You cannot go wrong with that.
Imagine if they would have kept the other guy.
Yeah.
Fuck was his name?
Mr. Thor. Yeah. But this is
but that's never been the Mets' problem. The Mets have always had really good pitching.
Right, but they can hit now.
Yeah.
They can hit.
Yeah.
But you see how the Mets formula is? 2 big time starting pitches.
Yep.
And that's going to be tough to cut through that starting pitching. And now apparently they have a very good bullpen now. Diaz is finally being the closer where they're paying him the money to be.
Right.
And I got to give him credit. He comes in with that little song. Yep. Everybody's fucking gets up. Everyone's fucking
apparently
cheering.
the greatest song and closer right now.
Yeah.
That's what he's got.
The Mets, on the other hand, are now 5.5 games up on Atlanta because they're smacking them up now. I don't think they swept them, but I think they won 2 in a row now from them.
Right.
And good for them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good for them, because usually this is a time where they start collapsing and let Atlanta, who are defending world champs, who are coming in there and could have slapped them up and closed this gap to 2 games. And now you're in the dogfight in August.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I mean, the Mets are there.
So
and
congratulations to the Mets.
One more win, and they're tied with the Yankees for the best record in baseball.
Yeah. Because, again, the Yankees have been losing.
Yeah.
So the Yankees had that title all season long.
Yeah.
And now they're coming back to the pack.
Hey, look, I shit on the Mets all the time. But today, you get your flowers.
Yeah.
You get your fucking flowers. You are doing it big, Mets.
They're doing a good job, man.
You're doing good. And you're electrifying the fan base. I love it.
Hey, listen.
Good fucking job.
It starts to the owner, man.
Yeah.
The owner brings them the energy. The owner has pumped that franchise with money. He's got money. He's not afraid to use
money. And now all of a sudden they're spending. Yeah. So now the New York Mets look like the New York Yankees when it comes to spending.
Good for them.
And I don't want to hear you guys buy your championships and you're this and you're that. You're right fucking behind us. Because Mr. Whatchamacallit, what the fuck's their owner's name, bro? I can't even remember his name right now.
Colin.
Is it Sean? Whatever the fuck his name is. The guy's fucking filthy rich. Apparently, he's looking at Mr. Ohtani.
Yes. Why not?
He wants Mr. Shohei Ohtani, and Ohtani has already told the news people that if the Angels trade him, he wants to go to the Mets.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, because you already know. His name is Steve Cohen.
Yeah, Steve Cohen. There goes.
Apparently, we have a big Asian population in New York City.
Yes.
And this region of the country.
Oh yeah.
And just for endorsement purposes and stuff like that.
And it's the limelight of New York.
Listen, the guy can pitch and hit.
And
I will be on the line starving for this guy.
Yep.
If I'm the Yankees, you find a way to block it.
Yep.
Throw money at him, and that's what you got to do.
Ohtani
is a phenomenal player.
Yeah, and that's a great wish list.
A phenomenal.
That is a great wish list, and he's seeing how the Mets are playing. Look where they are. His Angels ain't doing shit
as usual.
So fucking trade me. Get me out of here. Exactly.
They really started out good. They were in first place, and I think they got to about 30 wins. They were like 33 and like 12 or 15.
Right.
In first place, and they fired the manager after that big ass collapse, and they've never been the same.
Yeah.
And they got some high price motherfuckers over there. Dude.
Yeah, man.
And Trout, Trout, the 5-tool player. And the guy can't get out of his own fucking
right. But I gotta give him his flowers too. At least he's loyal. Yeah. He hasn't said a fucking word.
He's locked in a long ass contract. He's one of the richest guys in the sport.
But he hasn't said a word.
Yeah.
He's not complaining.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a good kid. He's a good kid. You know?
So it's
New York Mets.
Good for them.
Good for you, baby.
For you guys.
Good for you.
Do that.
I don't want to hear any of my Met fans coming out here talking about, oh, you guys are shitting on us or whatever. No, man. Good fucking job. You guys are doing good. You know, I swear to God, if we get another fucking World Series, Yankees versus Mets, dude, I'm not gonna be as confident as I was in 2000.
Right.
That's a great fucking matchup. Let's just hope that, you know.
And unfortunately, it's only the New York area is going to care about it. The rest of the country's going to go to sleep.
No, honestly, I think the rest of the country will be Met fans.
They hate us.
The rest of the country will be Met fans because they would want David to slay the Giant.
Right.
Because we would not beat David. We would not beat David in this situation. We are Goliath.
Listen, I get it. Oh, saludo para Roberto Fernandez. Roberto, we love you, pal.
Yep.
Thank you. And
shout out to Mark. Mark always on there. And Derek DeAngelis as well. Thanks for staying on with us.
One other one is you want to talk about the guys that are getting rich too. San Diego.
Oh,
now with
first
Juan
of all,
Soto.
Where the fuck did they get this money from?
They got money, man. Every owner got money.
All of a sudden now they got all this fucking money.
They got money. Listen, San Diego's getting on the Dominican train.
I need that. I know. I need that fucking owner to be fucking looked at by the IRS.
Right.
Send the FBI in there. Where is he getting this fucking money? Yeah. Because I have never heard of a San Diego anything. Anything
in that market.
In that market, all of a sudden now, usted tiene cuarto pa donde.
Claro que sí. They all got
Fuck
it. Fuck
out of here. It's like LA. It's always been LA. The Dodgers are the one with the money, and they have the highest payroll in MLB. And now all of a sudden now you got Machado, you got fucking Soto now.
Tatis.
Fucking Tatis.
Tatis Jr., man.
What a fucking lineup.
Those guys are gonna be if I think Tatis is in rehab right now. So he'll be ready to go towards the middle of September.
Yep. And even if you get a 70% Tatis, that's good enough.
That's good for them, man. Listen, I like when small market teams are now competing. You know, they're also getting in the way. We want money and we want guys too. So, you know what? You pay him whatever money he is. If you offer him a big contract, or you can trade him for more things after he does good for you, or you let him walk, which I don't think you're going to do that.
Right.
And keep that core of Tatis, what do we say? Tatis, Soto, and Machado. You keep those three together, you got yourself one hell of a baseball team. You can build around them.
Yeah.
Good for them.
That's a good
good for them.
That's really good, man.
That'll call it up.
I'm a little jealous. I'm a little jealous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little jealous.
And that's how it works too in soccer, because that's the next one we're gonna head to, pal.
Yep.
Because you want to talk about throwing money all over the place in FIFA. Because now the FIFA calendar has struck August. Now is the time where the regular season starts, from the tip of Europe all the way down to Africa, all the way down, except for the MLS, all the way up to CONCACAF.
Yep.
Okay. And your team, your Arsenal guys, getting off to a good start also.
One win already.
Yep. And I wanted to give a which I'm going to text him, our cousin in Costa Rica. This Manchester United lost already. their opener.
Good for them.
They still got Ronaldo. They still have Ronaldo issues.
Yeah. Yeah, he wanted out. He wanted out. Mr. CR7 wanted out of Manchester United because he wants to play for a team that's in the Champions League. Apparently, he thinks he's the Champions League's god.
Yeah, okay.
You know?
Jag off.
Yeah.
Wayne Rooney, who's Mr. Manchester United himself, said Manchester needs to let his ass go.
Yeah.
We don't care where he ends up. Get him the fuck out of there. I want him out of there.
And that's the problem too. Is like that's been the sentiment everywhere he's landed.
Yeah.
It's been that sentiment.
This is like my problem.
Why in the world did Real Madrid get rid of him like that? Yeah. You know, he went over now to Juventus. Juventus, he completely manhandled that entire team, changed the chemistry of that team, to the point where they were winning, obviously, La Serie A, but they weren't fucking really doing anything.
Right.
Mr. Champions didn't bring a champions to Juventus.
Nothing.
Comes back to Manchester United. You missed qualifying for the champions.
Yep.
Mr. CR7, Mr. Champions. And now you want to be moved or transferred to another team because they'll be, in a Champions League type of thing. Come on, man.
He's a spoiled brat. I said this over and over again, and I get it. He can score with the best of them, but this guy is a fucking locker room cancer. He's been like that since the beginning of his heydays, and before that when he was a kid.
Yeah.
I'm done with him. I've been done with him, and I'm sick of it. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, look.
I'm waiting for my Man City to get going.
The CR7 supporters are going to be like, oh, he's won this, he's won that, he's got these amount of goals, he's won whatever. You can throw stats all day long.
You can't stay with a team.
We're not denying the fact that he's a great scorer, he's a great talent, and he'll probably go down as one of the greatest. But this is not a good look on him, you know. Why did you bother even coming back to Manchester United if you knew that they weren't going to make the champions? You should know by looking at the roster.
He's a disgrace.
You know,
sick of him.
Yep.
I want him out. Please finish. You're 37 years old. Get out of here already. Enough.
I feel like he's going to be the next Tom Brady, man.
Think about Ronaldo. You think he could go to any team or another league, or let's say MLS or anywhere, whatever, where he could be a good ambassador to help with the young players?
No.
No,
not at all.
No, he's all about me. What can you do for me?
Yep.
Because I want to do this, me, and I want to win, and that's it.
Yeah.
Ronaldo, you think you could take a year when you become old and crusty, which you are now, you're just in good shape, you're old and crusty, where you could go and be sort of an ambassador to a team and help the young kids come up and say, hey, man, I got you guys. I'm going to play with you guys. We can win a trophy, which is whatever level you want to be at. You want to go to MLS and do it? You want to go to some team in Italy? Or you want to go back to Portugal, to your league over there in Portugal? Go help out one of them boys over there.
Another thing
Sporting CP, whatever the hell you got over there. Go over there, be an ambassador, help your country out, and do that. No, we're never going to get that.
Yeah.
We're never going to get that.
He still thinks he's in his 20s.
Yeah.
No.
But
so
I'm not worried about that. My Barca, we're back on track. We picked up Lewandowski from Bayern Munich.
Yep.
I'm very happy about that.
33 years old. He's on the back end of his career, but he can give us at least a good 2 years.
Yes. Squeeze out a good 2 years where you can compete for La Liga and then make a championship run until maybe, because this is Messi's last year in PSG coming up, where you can make that bid again and bring him back.
I don't think they'd want Messi.
Yes, they do want Messi. They already said it, Chris. They already said it. They already said it. The only way we'll get Messi back,
relationship, man.
Well, it's not their fault either because they fucked up the books. They literally could not bring him back.
That's because they pay him too much. Yeah. That's why.
Yeah. Well,
the dude commands $41 million.
Yeah, but they fucked up the rest of the books of the other players. That's what happened. Because remember, in La Liga or FIFA, they have this wannabe invisible clause when it comes to salary cap restrictions. So that's what happened to them. They fucked up their books. Right. Obviously, you can't fire half the team. You have to let Messi go because he's your highest paid guy.
Right.
So it's just a numbers game. Like Messi, we can't get rid of all this to keep you in. We need a couple years to get the books right, get the numbers right, and then we'll bring it back.
And right now they're doing it really good.
They're doing it real good.
They got Dembele playing now, who's been playing lights out since the start of the preseason.
You know me, I'm not a Dembele guy.
I like him. He's
always hurt.
Dude, yes,
my knee,
he needs to stay. He needs to stay healthy.
I mean, come on.
We got now Rafinha on the left wing.
Rafinha on the left wing. And Pedri is doing well.
You got Pedri doing well.
And Fati. I want Fati to take that next jump.
Fati's sitting on the bench, man. Unfortunately, he's sitting on the bench.
God, man. I know he's young, though. He's young. He's only 19, 20.
Yeah, he's sitting on the bench because the other guys that they got are just doing that well. They still got on the bench. They Depay is eventually going to be moved. So at some point in the season, he's going to be moved, but he's a great talent.
Yeah.
You got Aubameyang also coming off the bench. He's behind Lewandowski now.
Yeah.
He's another talent who can continue to score. The only old piece on that team still is Busquets and fucking Piqué.
God, he's a relic.
And Piqué is playing on the bench right now. For the last 2 games that I've seen him, he's been playing off the bench. And so I think he had that conversation. Xavi had a conversation with him and said, "Look, bro, you're not the same anymore."
Yeah. We're gonna play out your rest of your contract too. To be honest with you, don't think you're gonna be playing hero ball here with your 6'10" ass. All right,
go deal with
you can't run.
Yeah, go deal with your marital issues because apparently him and Shakira are no fucking.
Yeah. That's whatever. But La Liga is gonna start. Obviously, it'll probably be Real's. They're the favorites to probably win it by a hair. But if Barca's playing the way they're playing and competing, then that will be closer than what we think.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it. Because Barca started really slow last year. Yeah. And then they gained momentum to the end of the year.
Well, now they have the talent. Now they have the talent to compete. They finished very strong.
The Clásicos are going to look much better now.
Yes.
And we beat them even when we were shit too.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to love it.
Yeah. So it's an up and down. The Premier League, it's still going to be Manchester United.
Man City.
I'm sorry.
Those are my boys. The boys are blue.
Yeah, still going to be Man City. They got Haaland there now.
Haaland now over there.
Beautiful. Gabriel de Jesus now is in Arsenal.
It's an Arsenal. I'm
gonna be happy with that one. Yeah, it was a beautiful swap. Beautiful swap.
As long as we have De Bruyne, I'm good. That's
De Bruyne.
good.
Yeah, De Bruyne.
De Bruyne, whatever the hell.
Kevin De Bruyne.
The English De Bruyne.
Yeah. I want to take Sterling out of there.
No,
I feel like I will take Sterling in a fucking heartbeat.
Keep your hands off of him.
I want Sterling.
We ain't going nowhere. Sterling is with us.
I want Sterling.
That dude can run like a he's our version of a Mbappe. Mbappe, motherfucker. Don't even talk about fucking PSG.
He's just tiny.
They won 5-0 today, by the way.
Yeah,
it's fucking disgrace. Did you see Messi's chilena?
No, I did not. I did not catch that. But Man City won their
2 goals.
Man City won today 2-0.
Yeah.
And like you mentioned, Manchester United lost to Brighton. I can't fucking believe that.
To Brighton.
Brighton.
To Brighton. Way to go, guys. Way to go.
way to start off the season.
Way to go.
Stupid ass.
Yep.
But a lot of their games were happened on Saturday. So Premier League officially started on Friday,
which is good, man. Again, remember, this is a World Cup year, guys.
Yep.
World Cup year. So World Cup starting in November. So this is in the teeth of Premier League and everybody's schedule in Europe and all the other continents too, where we're gonna have an international break right around there and Christmas time. I think it's November that bleeds into December. That's crazy. Right. This is the first time we're ever gonna have that, man.
Yeah.
The first time, man.
Well, it's all due because Qatar is hot as fucking balls.
Well,
so they had to move it.
Fucking desert out there.
Yeah, they had to move it. So it's gonna be in the middle of all of that shit. So
it's gonna be. I can't wait, dude, because now you put the World Cup in the middle of NFL season, bro. Oh my god.
Yep. And the NFL's gonna suffer. The NFL's gonna take a hit.
Might take a little hit.
If the U.S. and I expect big things out of the U.S. Going straight into that conversation.
Yeah.
USA, USMNT, whatever the fuck you guys want to call yourself, the U.S. men's national team. I expect big things out of the U.S. team this year.
Top 8. If you get out of the group, and if you get to that Sweet 16 spot or Elite 8, the octavos, I think that should be. I don't think they get any further than that.
Bring that stuff back, man. Bring all of that stuff back.
Get excited. Don't get eliminated in the group stage.
But the good thing is a lot of those matches too. Also, a lot of those matches happen during the week. So as the
some of it, until they start hitting Saturday and Sundays.
If they start hitting Saturday and Sunday, the NFL might take a hit. Might take a hit, especially if the U.S. men's national team is obviously progressing.
Let's see.
And who they're playing also depends on that.
The Americans
group stage, they probably won't. I think I project them obviously to get out of the group stage, that beginning part. But it's as they keep going and as they keep going.
We got to take a look at the groups too.
It's Thanksgiving, bro. It's around that Thanksgiving time,
huge.
Bro. So it's gonna be huge. Everybody's gonna be glued to that table. I ain't doing shit. I'm gonna eat turkey and watch sports.
We're gonna be busy.
Oh fuck, I love it.
Then the start of the NBA will start.
Absolutely.
Then
I got nothing to worry about the fucking NBA.
Yeah, you got the NFL.
Yep.
Hockey, which we don't talk about, but it's so much going on in the fall. It's gonna be a great fall. It's gonna be a great fall.
Yeah. Lots going on.
Yep. The end of MLS 2 will be in December because they'll have their cup. But again, they'll have that break, that international break, and see what happens. So, let me run down the standings real quick here just to give you a shot, which my New York City FC is in second place. Philly, 45 points, are taking the East spot right now.
Right.
So you got New York 2, Montreal 3. Fucking Montreal, man. Fucking bastards.
Yeah, and they started off the year terribly.
Yep. The Red Bulls at 4. Columbus, who we just lost to yesterday, they're the 5th seed. Cincinnati, look at this. The what do you call those? The expansion Cincinnati. Yes. Yeah, they're in 6. Chicago 7. Orlando City is 8, and Miami's finally moving on up a little bit. They're 9.
They're a disgrace.
So New England is really doing bad. They were
the Revolution. Really
good. 10th spot. Good. Goodbye, New England.
Yeah, you know who took a dump? Atlanta. Atlanta United has taken a dump.
What's going on with Atlanta, man?
And they have a great fan base.
Yes, man.
Great fan base. I cannot believe
they got 3 of the best South American players in their team, bro.
Yep, and they're screwing.
And I want to know what's going on. Then I'm gonna have to find out, man. It's probably defensively. If you actually
yeah, and maybe if you look at their scoring, they're probably not scoring either. So the opportunities are probably not there.
Yeah.
But they really, really like the past 2 years. Atlanta United has been terrible, man.
Oh, you're gonna love this now. On the West, LAFC, which I love that team. Those guys are always good to me.
Right, and they have
51 points.
Yeah, and they got this guy now.
And Gareth Bale.
Gareth Bale
at what is he? 35, 36, 37.
No, he's not that old.
Not that old.
I believe he's 34.
2 goals already, dude.
Yeah.
Like nothing.
Yeah, bro.
Make it look easy. And another expansion team, the Austin FC.
Wow.
Second place, 45 points.
Good for them.
Yep, that's tremendous.
Good for them.
That is sick over there. That home field advantage.
What? Austin is crazy.
It's all
Austin,
green.
Dallas. Texas is just as bad as being in California as far as the fan bases. They love that shit out there.
Oh my God. FC Dallas is right behind them in the 3rd seed. Yeah.
I love that dynamic too.
Yep. They're going to be rivals. Minnesota's 4th.
Really?
Yep. They moved up. Real Salt Lake is 5. Nashville's 6th. The other expansion team. Seattle
is taking a dump too.
8. They're 8, but they're all close. They're about 4 points apart from each other.
Right.
It's not a big gap. Portland 7, Seattle 8, Galaxy 9. See, the Galaxy surprised me because they actually have a decent team and they can't get out of their own way.
Right.
Colorado 10, Vancouver, Houston, San Jose, and Sporting KC round up the end there. But they're in mid-season form. Those guys.
Yeah.
But those are 2 teams I watch. I'm watching my New York team, FC.
Right.
And I'm watching LAFC, which Gareth Bale now has brought a little juice to the West Coast.
Yep.
A little juice.
Yeah.
So
big deals.
Big deals. Again, guys, this is a quick update to get you guys online and on par with all the sports.
Yes.
Together.
La Liga starts next Friday, I believe it is.
Yes.
Friday or Saturday.
Yeah,
Liga starts. The French league starts next week as well. Serie A, I believe, starts next week as well. Everything starts. Premier League started first. I think that's just the way they. I think that's just the way they do it. Yeah. We start with the creators of soccer. Blah 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 blah. Bullshit. But
very good.
Very very good. Lots and lots of sports to continue to watch, and you've heard it here first. I expect my Arsenal to be in the Champions League rankings this year. So don't fuck this
Let's
up.
see. Let's see.
Don't
I still got my.
I think it's wide open.
I scared of Liverpool, man.
Liverpool is still there. Liverpool is still there.
City, that's their guy.
They got Jorginho in the middle. They lost Mane, but Mane was replaced by Luisito Diaz from Colombia. Shout out to all my Colombians. He's been playing lights out. They still got Salah. They still got a lot of good players in Liverpool. I got them. So I feel it's Man City, number 1. Liverpool will be a close 2. Number 2.
Yeah, easy.
3 would who would I put as 3, man? That's a good one. But,
well, there was a lot of movement in the Premier League, so we have to break that down more. But the last 2 to 3 years, it's been Man City or Liverpool,
right,
and nobody else.
Right.
So,
but at least I want Arsenal to be number 4, at least to be considered.
To try to get the Champions League. Just get in there.
Make me happy.
Yeah.
I'm tired of Europa League. I'm tired of the fucking Europa League. Get me into fucking Champions. Give me something to fucking to feel good about.
Good.
All right.
And for you guys out there, the NFL. We're coming back. The first preseason games on the 12th of August.
Yep.
So we'll get a little live action there, and we'll give you a show there too.
We'll have a show ready for you guys. And again, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to watch us on our YouTube. And don't forget to leave your comments. Thank you to everyone that was a part of the show today. Appreciate all the comments. Appreciate all the love.
Yes, sir.
And it's been great. We're doing this live stuff, ever so often. But it's been amazing to have you guys a part of this for today. So, guys, thank you so much again for being a part of the JDC Low Podcast live show. And we'll be doing this a lot more, especially once the NFL and everything else starts rolling around.
We're warming up.
And
we're warming up.
Yep. And it's only going to get better. So, guys, thank you so much. Again, don't forget to also catch us on Apple Podcast, on Spotify, and on iHeartRadio, wherever possible. All right.
Yes,
so
sir.
Appreciate the love, guys. It's the JDC Low Podcast, and we are out.
Peace.